Hello. I'm getting back to it now. Been busy. Had some health issues. I was just sick, and yeah, that's been fun. And work, graduation time is our busy time at work. Um, so lots going on. I'm gonna talk about some of this stuff here. Gonna go over this drawer down here. I'll end up moving the camera so we can see the drawer. And yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Been doing a lot of buying, selling, trading kind of deals. Um, Found some new stuff, and yeah, got a few video ideas. So, starting off, just once again, Steve. Got neuropathy in my hands and my feet, and a friend told me I should elaborate a little more. I'm a diabetic, and the nerves in my feet are really bad, and my hands. When I had my test done, they said that it was about 25% of the nerves in my hands are damaged. And since then, it got worse. So this finger, I'm left-handed, and this finger, I woke up on 4th of July last year, and it was completely numb. Feels like it's wrapped in electrical tape. It sucks. I have a lot of cuts, always. New ones, stuff's healed. That's a burn from pulling cables over my hand. I didn't feel it burning me at first. Cool. So, anyways, on to the cooler stuff. Other than my sweet looking hands, the drawer is like my, I don't like my just grab it and go kind of drawer. Although most of them I have not touched at all. And then up here, this is some of the newer stuff that I've been into. Go over that. Probably do a separate video of the Vero Axon fixed blade. I'm going to do a video, I think, of me putting these titanium scales on it. Oh, I actually was able to pick that up. Put these on because I absolutely hate taking my knives apart. And my hands, it's the fine motor skills that, just putting a screw back in is is an issue to get the screw started. So trying to deal with it. It sucks. Getting really a lot better with my right hand now on certain things. Can't brush my teeth with my right hand. That's horrible. Yeah, the stuff up here real quick. So I was just showing you the Vero Axon fixed blade. This is pretty sweet. I ordered they have a titanium clip for the sheath, so you can pocket carry it. Looks really sweet. Wish I could do that though. I got it. The clip's coming. I'm gonna put the scales on. Yeah, sucks. I live in California, so I can't actually carry it outside of my house. I've been using this Vero pry bar a lot. I love it. I have one other little pry bar. Plan on getting another one soon. But yeah, this is absolutely cool. You can put 2 bits inside of it. I have a Torx, a T8, and a Phillips. So that way if I have to deal with my knife, which I never have, or at work, I'm always needing a screwdriver, and the bit just goes in the end here. So that's pretty cool. Got a pry bar, titanium. They got all kinds of configurations. These are held on with these rubber bands. You can have them go just straight sideways. They go into these little grooves. Pretty sweet. Love it. Care a lot. If I don't forget it. I'm very forgetful. This is my first Jack Wolf knife. This thing is super sweet. They do mainly, I think this is their first locking traditional folder. They have slip joints, so I was questioning whether I'd be able to grab the slip joint. But I was talking in a live stream with the owner, and he said they're nice and tight, but can easily be pulled open, so it shouldn't be an issue with the hands. I just happened to be, it was right before this was announced, so this happened to be the first one I got, and it's locking, and I love it. This is great. If you like front flippers, this thing is super easy to hold and flings right up. That's probably the best front flipper I've ever used. I've got quite a few. We'll see that. yeah, Jack Wolf knives. Got it in green. I do a lot of blue, but I do like green a lot, so got this one in green. Almost got pink, actually. Newest addiction is the Something Obscene Company. I pre-ordered this. This one finally came. I actually have a couple more, a few more, whatever. We'll see them. This thing's pretty cool. This is the St. Nick's exclusive, and with the inlays here is, and the color scheme is by the exclusive. So this thing feels so good in the hand, nice and big, rounded, so it feels comfy. Not too rounded, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. That's very comfortable in your hand. Nice size. Absolutely love it. But I haven't carried one yet. Bit pricier than most of the other knives you'll see. Yeah, the Something Obscene Company. This thing is basically the case I have of my users that I mainly use. We'll go over that. Got some. I don't actually use that one. Absolute favorite knife is in here. There's a couple of Veros. Those were. I'd say Veros and Something Obscene Company and Chavez knives are probably up there in my top 3. Hard to pick a number 1 now. The bottle openers, there's a couple here. We can go over those. Yeah, I think I'll get to the drawer. I'm going to pause it, and then that way I can drop the camera down. It's not all super shaky, and I'll drop my phone or something, and then it'll be funny and embarrassing. Just like the torture of, maybe I will end up taking a knife apart, changing some scales or something. You can see the absolute struggle, and sometimes I will literally stop what I'm doing and go take a 2-hour break because I get very frustrated. Yeah, I worked with my hands for 20 years, and now it's super difficult, and it's a challenge, yeah. So I'll pause it, go to the drawer, see some cool stuff. All right. Okay, doing this again, I think the 4th time now. Yeah, got a different view, or a different angle. You're at a slight angle too, but I kept showing everything off the camera, so hopefully, I can't really see right now. We'll just see how this goes. Alright, so over here, this used to be a row of button locks. These are some budget knives here. More used towards the front, least used in the back. For the most part, except till we get to like this row. This is nothing but Vosteed knives. That was a addiction of mine. My son, I let him pick out any knife he wanted in the drawer here, and I let him sit here for a while by himself and, you know, play with them, see which one he wanted. And I told him that in this row. And he, of course, picks the very first Vosteed I got, which is the Labrador, which has an awesome action on it. I was thoroughly impressed with that, and I started buying Vosteeds. I was actually interested in the Raccoon first, which I have doubles mainly, or mostly, of what you see, until we get here. I have 8 Raccoons. These 3 are crossbar locks. We'll talk about the Raccoons. They're a button lock. Oh no, this is a crossbar lock. So left-handed, kind of tough for me. The button locks are much easier. I use the blue one mostly. Yeah, so the button locks are easier with my left hand. Put a titanium clip on it. Then, yeah, California fixed blade Wenger aphid. Can't carry it in my pocket because I live in California. That stinks. I have to wear this little guy on my belt, which, you know, I always conform to all laws. Vosteeds are starting to fill up this row. So those are Vosteeds up to here. Then we got a couple of Manix 2s for sale. It's another XL, brand new one. I think one other budget knife, a Sencut, and then my Kaisers. Mini Paragon, love this knife. They're gonna make or they're trying to make the XL version of this, which for comparison, this is a Spyderco Manix 2 XL, and they're about the same size. So this is the mini. I want to see the XL. So if you go to White Mountain Knives, look up Kaiser Paragon XL or XL Paragon. Put in your email address and hit notify. That'll give them an idea of how many people are interested in having the XL made. I'll buy one if they make it. So yeah, whitemountainknives.com. XL Paragon. Love the Mannix too, one of my favorite knives. Anyways, I'll get lost in there dwelling on that. Over here, the Kaisers. Then there's some old users of mine back here I don't really use anymore. And then these are some more budgety type blades. Whoever gets the stickers will probably get a couple of knives out of here. Most of them I have not used. Most of these I have not used. But over here I got my flashlights, watches, the GA2100 and GM2100 for the metal. That was the first one I got. I got a couple more boxes of the Casio 2100s. Wallets. This is what I kept pointing at and playing with that you guys couldn't see before. My Travex Element, absolute favorite. And it got hard for me to get my cards out of here. So I swapped out of there and have been using several different ones. This is what I'm on now. I was before. I went back to, it's the Phantom, spelled with an F, F-A-N-T-O-N. This one's cool because my sense of touch is messed up because of the neuropathy, and this one fans your cards out when you hit the little lever. And I have my most used cards in the back because it's easier to grab. Yeah, I won't pull those out because it's got my information on there. I did not mention either the Something Obscene company. That knife up there is a J-Cape. That's a J-Cape V4. I've got a 3.5 and another V4 that we can look at. Yeah, so thank you for watching. These over here are the ones I try to go through and use the most. Sorry. I'm not going to end it just yet. One more thing. Real Steel. I've got 2 Real Steels here. I bought the Sacra. Loved it. Got it shipped from Real Steel pretty quickly. I might get another one of these. I really like this knife. So these are the ones I try to carry more often. So then I tried to buy a couple more Real Steels. And in the deal, I only ended up with this one, the Megalodon. There was another one that was a special edition that they ran out of. And long story. Anyways, this is a great work knife. You can lock the blade in place. The cutout for the lock bar is awesome. Nice and good. Nice and big. Easy to grab lock bar. Good action. Great work knife. But these bastards. Oh, they told me some different stories. And that's the drawer in a nutshell. I'll go more into like the Spydercos and stuff like that. And I'm going to make some videos about the stuff up here before I clean it up. Because I always put stuff out to make a video. Then I never do. And I end up putting the stuff away. And it never gets put back the same. So while that crap's there, I'm going to make a video about it. And thanks for watching. I will update in the next video or in a short the giveaway. We're going to probably change to that because the way I make videos will never hit those subscribers. I think I said this in the first part of this video, which I recorded hours ago. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. I'm going to jump back to it right now. Have a good Saturday.